going on, y'all? How y'all doing? So I just saw a video of a woman who said that men who don't want to date single mothers must have mommy issues. Baby, if I almost flip my wig. I'm like, you know what? Enough is enough. A lot of these women, these single mothers, have an issue with men who have standards. These women are getting bolder and bolder and more out of pocket by trying to insinuate that a man who has standards, who wants to create his own family with the woman that he chooses to be with, somehow has a problem because now he don't want to choose women who made poor decisions, and now y'all left holding the bag and dealing with the consequences of your poor decisions, and you mad now because most men are saying, we don't want you and your kids. We don't want to take care of you and your goddamn kids. That's for you and the fathers of those damn kids. Y'all are out of pocket. If I didn't even know what out of pocket was, you are out of pocket. There's no way in hell a man should be shamed because he has standards and he don't want to choose women who've already created broken homes with men that were not fathers in the first place. Men who didn't want children, men who are not relationship material. You chose to make babies with men who were not productive fathers and men who didn't want to be in productive, stable relationships and raise their kids. And now you want other men who've always had standards, who never wanted to take on a woman and her kids by other men. Now you're trying to shame them and saying that they have mommy issues. They must hate their moms because they have standards for themselves. So they gotta be shamed and put down because they've always had standards and because you didn't. Because a lot of these women who made these babies with these men who were not relationship material and not trying to be fathers to their kids, you picked them. It shows the lack of responsibility on your part. It shows that you were reckless, that you chose poorly, and you created broken homes with men you know were not going to be in a serious relationship with you. And now because you made those poor choices, now men have to hate their mothers and because they have standards and they don't want to take on y'all and y'all tribe, now it's the problem for the men? That's crazy to me. Baby, that is some wild shit, to be honest with you. I think women need to get their shit together. Y'all cannot force responsible men to take on you and your issues because now nobody want to deal with you. You should have thought about that when you were laying, busting it open for, Pookie and Ray Ray, Ronnie, Bobby, and Ricky and Mike. You should have paid attention to who you was opening your legs to and giving a child to. And you should have been focused on the consequences of that because that's the consequences of your poor choices. Men shouldn't be shamed for not wanting to deal with you and your poor choices. The repercussions of your poor choices. That's you and the person you made those children with responsibility to take care of those kids and take care of them and do what's right by them. That ain't no other man. Don't put them men in that. That's not their fault. That's not their responsibility. If men are choosing to not deal with single mothers, they have every right to not want to deal with you and all your issues. Y'all are batshit crazy, honestly. Y'all really think men are supposed to come in and be open to taking care of you and your 2, 3, 4 kids by 3, 4 baby daddies? Like, that ain't nobody want to do. That's a big responsibility. And it's not their fault that you didn't prioritize a marriage and a healthy, stable relationship before you decided to bring kids into this world. That's not their fault. They don't have to do a goddamn thing. And if you and to say, oh, they must hate their mothers, that still is not going to force them into taking care of you and all your goddamn responsibilities. That ain't no man's fault. And I just think it's ridiculous that women are just pushing this narrative because y'all are out here dating and y'all realizing that these men don't want to take on you and your responsibilities. Baby, that is not their responsibility. I don't care how you try to shame them, how you try to flip it, smack it, rub it down, whatever. That is not their responsibility. When y'all gonna realize that? You created that bed, now you gotta lie in it. And if the fathers of those kids are not stepping up and doing what they're supposed to do, why do you think a totally different man is supposed to come in and just say, oh, well, it's all right. You got 3 baby daddies. It don't matter. I'm going to come in. I'm going to assume the responsibility of all your kids, and I'm going to take care of you and give you the most and give y'all the world. Are you kidding me? This is some shit right here. And I just think these women are batshit crazy to think that men should step up to the plate and take care of you and your kids by 3-4 different baby daddies. That is not their responsibility. Y'all gonna stop with this. This is 2025, baby. This is not gonna fly. Y'all gotta get y'all shit together. You need to focus on your own kids and the baby daddies. Go find the baby daddies and make them step up to the plate, because that ain't nobody else's responsibility. Baby, I don't know what the hell y'all be thinking. I'm just saying, child.